Hi, I'm Carol Wilson, Editor-at-Large for Light Reading. I'm here with Nan Chen, the president of MEF, and also you were the founder, one of the founders of MEF, correct?
That's correct, yes.
All right, so I have to ask you this. I've seen a lot of forums come and go over my time. MEF seems to be different. What's given MEF its staying power?
I think at the very beginning, when the MEF first started, if you remember, was more about that carrier Ethernet. At that time, if you remember, it have people driving Ethernet in so many different ways and define Ethernet in so many different ways, especially from a carrier perspective. And you have Ethernet over SONET, Ethernet over MPLS, pure Ethernet, and the forum, like a lot of uncertainty. So I think one of the major things we've done is we said, okay, let's just define the service definition and attributes. Forget the transport. You can do that through MPLS, SONET, SDH, or even supersonic pigeon, whatever it is. But you so long deliver the services will be good. That was the key to reunite the entire everybody together. And fast forward to today, let's say 2 years ago, when we actually see the requirement for orchestration. So we really started the momentum, and we defined the Lifecycle Service Orchestration. And what we really did was basically hit the nail right on the head. The fact that that's one layer is completely missing, from all the deployment. So orchestration becoming a really important thing. We lead the industry to do that, and that's where we draw the people back in terms of interesting momentums. And as you know, some of the letter ballot, or actually even before letter ballot, we draw comments like 800 some comments, just in the interest of things that are into the specs that we're doing. In addition, we really transformed ourselves, not only doing just physical spec, but also doing a software development kit, really helping the industry to accelerate adoption of the things we do. I think that's a key.
Okay, you've also from the beginning also been part of this whole certification process. I'm not sure other forums do that.
That's right.
What role has that played?
A huge. That role is huge just because in order to be part of the certification committee, that's need to be part of the organization of MEF. I think that drives a lot of sustainability in terms of the people involved in this. And one of the key things we also did, I thought it was revolutionary, it was the fact that we not only certify the equipment, which actually at the time when we started certification, a lot of forums do certification to a certain degree to equipment, but we actually certify service provider services. Not just the specification in terms of whether they deliver these parameters, but actually the performance. That's actually huge. And a service provider like AT&T, Verizon, they don't necessarily need someone like MEF to do it. But once they bought into the concept, this is actually need to be done, and it's really good for the industry, good for their business, good for the industry. And the momentum start building, and then once you have large service providers in each of the graphic regions get certified, and other people just jump in. Okay,
so in MEF 3.0, you broadened your reach. You went into the IP layer, the optical layer. You're developing specs for services like SD-WAN.
Yes.
And so the focus is still on services, though, right?
That's right. Yeah. Basically, we really feel that service is a differentiator for us. And there's so many SDOs out there, define so many technical specs, but we focus on revenue. That's a revenue generating services. I think we do two aspects about the services. One is the service self definition, and the second is how do we automate, accelerate that service deployment? That's automation, that's LSO came in. And then if you think the reason why also MEF has been successful is that you see the industry leaders start joining MEF. For example, on the board, you see the Roman from AT&T, you see Amir, you see folks from Fred, exactly. Just so many people. If you actually check their association or the leadership position within their organization, they're actually driving the P&L. That's actually really important. For them, the services actually obviously is the king, it is the revenue. Okay,
so last question. For 2019, what's going to be hot at this show next year?
Okay. I mean, to be crystal ball. Okay, so I think it's 2019. We're going to really demonstrate not only just the Sonata, but also we have more use cases now,
Okay.
like a trouble ticketing,
Okay.
and name a few. But also we're going to do the inner loop, in terms of a
Okay.
connection. In addition, I actually do believe that we're going to have a pretty significant certified service providers in terms of services, MEF 3.0.
Okay.
What that really does is create that, what I call it, not only transform the business of the industry, but also federate a lot of
Okay.
the service
Okay.
providers together to be able to deliver service end to end. And then you're going to see, quite a bit of demonstration of that. That would be my prediction. I would
Okay.
love to see that and to be a really successful MEF19.
Okay, great. Nan, thanks for being here.
Absolutely.
right, take care.
Always my pleasure.
All right, take care.
Thank you.